Okay, so now let's dive into the setup. So over in the audience tab here, we've created our 2 segments, let's say. So main list. So what I want to do now is go over to workflows here, and I want to create a new workflow. So what this is going to be is a welcome email for when people sign up to my email list. So these are all the templates that we've got here. So I'm going to come down to welcome just to filter them out. You can use any of them. It's real easy to customize them. I'll show you in here. So I'm just going to edit that, customize it. It gives you a preview of what it looks like there. So a trigger, that's the if this, then this. So trigger, the trigger is a subscriber is added to our main list. And then the next thing in the workflow is to be sent an email. So I'm going to call this, so this is the subject line of the email. Welcome to TechTok. You can add emojis and things like that in there. Here's your special offer. These are terrible subjects, etc. Anyway, this is just an example. Then to edit the actual email, click over here on the right, click edit. I will switch to new layouts. So if you had added your logo, it will be coming up here automatically. Click on a box, you can edit the text in here. You can change the fonts. If you have custom fonts, they'll come up in here. You can also add them from here. You can change the weight of them, alignment, spacing, all of that. And then at the top here, layout, so you can change the layout. So this is what this box is here. Link, if you'd like to hyperlink, if somebody clicks that to send them through to whatever it might be. And then you can also set up a link action here. So when a subscriber clicks this link, you can add them to a segment. Let's say digital offer, if that was the case. I'm not going to do that here, but just to show you what's available. Even these little things here, you can hyperlink basically anything on these, which is great. So for me, I would have my logo hyperlinked to my website if that was applicable. And then these layouts, so say I really didn't want any photos in here, just click the section and you can delete that chunk there. I'm excited to welcome you to my list, blah, add in whatever you like, change the fonts, and then buttons, obviously the link is up here as well. So you might have a freebie. You can also upload a file. So if that was a free ebook or a link to a YouTube video, anything like that. Obviously you can change things here. If you've linked your Instagram, it will automatically pull through your latest 3 Instagram posts, which is quite cool. And I believe those are hyperlinked automatically, so if somebody clicked on it, it would go through to that post on Instagram. Your social icons, if you set the links back previously where I showed you in the brand setup, then those will automatically be hyperlinked, but you can change the color, the appearance of those, all of that here. You do have to have your brand address here, and then this could just be a PO box though, and then subscribe, unsubscribe or manage preferences here for them. So that is very, very simply how to create a welcome email. So if we click finish here, now, so for a really basic welcome sequence, it might be the subscriber is added to the main list and then they get sent an email, and I will just delete these ones, and then it might be the end, so not having these. The other thing you can do is set up a welcome sequence or a nurture sequence where they get sent the first email and then maybe a week later they get sent this email. So it's the same thing as editing this is the same as what I just showed you with editing that first email. You can go through, you can delete this whole step if you wanted to. You can delete the time delay. Depending on your brand, what you're trying to achieve, if you're sending emails regularly anyway, like every week or so, you might only want to do this one welcome email because people are already going to be getting one email a week from you. Or what you can have set up is that you could have a longer welcome sequence or a nurture sequence. So, maybe that's one email a week for however long you want. And then at the end, you could have an action. So choose action. You could have add subscriber to segments, and you could have main list 2, which has just created a new email list. And then, so what that would mean is once they have completed your nurture sequence, however many emails that is, they're then added to your second main list. And if you're sending out regular emails, perhaps you only send them to this main list 2, and that would only be people who have completed the nurture sequence before that. There's just another way. There's lots of different ways you can set things up on Flodesk. And then once you click publish here, publish now, so we can see that this welcome sequence is published. When you're looking at your workflows here, you can click this little thing here. It'll show you, say you've got a chain of 10 emails in there. You might have 50 people total entries. In workflow, let's say that's 48. So that means that 48 people are in the middle of those steps somewhere. So they're in the process of getting those weekly emails. And then down the bottom, maybe that's 2 completed the workflow. That means that 2 people have gone all the way through all of those steps. And in this setup would have been added to our main list too. So that is a quick overview on workflows.